A 49-year-old taxi driver from Bolton has been jailed for 12.5 years after being convicted of raping a vulnerable passenger during what should have been a routine journey home. Abdul Amiri preyed upon the woman after picking her up following a night out, deliberately diverting from her usual route before assaulting her in an isolated location. The victim, who was intoxicated at the time, grew increasingly alarmed as Amiri drove her toward an unfamiliar area, stopping at one point to insist she move into the front seat. Once she complied, he began inappropriately touching her leg, despite her frightened pleas for him to stop. Manchester Crown Court heard harrowing details of the attack, which has left the victim suffering from severe psychological trauma, including flashbacks that disrupt her daily life and relationships. "When my partner tries to hug me, I relive what happened," she told the court, describing how the ordeal has left her fearful of leaving her home. Judge Sarah Johnston emphasized the profound breach of trust involved, noting that taxi drivers are entrusted with the safety of passengers, particularly those in vulnerable states. "You deliberately took her to a remote location to commit this appalling act," the judge said, highlighting the predatory nature of Amiri's actions. Though acquitted of additional charges of kidnapping and false imprisonment, Amiri faced scathing criticism for his complete lack of remorse. While he expressed concern for his family's financial stability during sentencing, Judge Johnston pointedly remarked that he had shown no regard for the lasting damage inflicted upon his victim. "The public relies on taxi drivers to transport people with dignity and respect, not to exploit them for their own gratification," she stated, condemning his actions as a gross violation of that responsibility. The court commended the victim's bravery in confronting her attacker throughout the legal process, with the judge praising her resilience in the face of an ordeal designed to intimidate and silence her. Amiri's sentence reflects the severity of his crime, serving as a stark reminder of the consequences for those who abuse positions of trust to harm the most vulnerable.